As a lot of you may know, I'm an American. Yeah. We're $34 trillion in debt. However, they have a Federal Credit Bureau that wants us to report our own credit scores, our own money to them, basically saying that we deserve a credit score. However, they do not, for being $34 trillion in debt. I've been kind of marinating on this because I got it wrong on TikTok. I said 94 trillion, and I apologize. I'm not always, correct about things. As a matter of fact, I think I'm wrong a lot of the time, and I like to correct myself. However, this is not a video of people are always going to be against you no matter what, even if you're 100% right all the time. This is a video about the United States government. Now, whether we liked it or not, President Biden has sent basically $100 billion to foreign aid. We don't give a fuck. We don't care about the specifics. We just want it to stop. We don't have healthcare in the slightest. We don't have the ability to own a home. I wanted to talk about this post that I found on Twitter that President Biden posted because we've already known that he's given foreign aid before. And then just today, literally today, it's June 7th, he made this post. He says, I sat down with President Zelensky to announce a new package of security assistance, which includes air defense interceptors, artillery ammunition, and more critical capabilities. Our support for Ukraine is unwavering, and I look forward to continuing our discussion at the G7. Now, it's seriously, literally, this is today. This is today. You're sitting here making a post about how you're announcing a new package for security assistance, air defense interceptors, artillery ammunition, and more critical capabilities. Why are you still giving our money away? This is 30 to 40% of our paychecks. This is our money. You're taxing us, and you give us felony charges if we don't pay those. If we don't pay those taxes to you, it's a criminal offense. But this is the same guy that wants to take your Second Amendment right away. This is the same guy that wants to take your guns away. It's a completely asinine perspective. I didn't want to really go into full detail about political things here. I didn't want to get super political. I just wanted to really harp and point out that this is ridiculous. That this specific thing is ridiculous. Most people will literally never own a home. Most American families are 1 to 2 paychecks away from complete and utter poverty and being thrown out in the street. Literally, they're working their ass off every single day just to barely fucking scrape by. And then they gaslight us. No, God, they gaslight us. They shove the media down our throats, and they fucking split us and divide us, and they say, oh, minimum wages for teenagers or high schoolers or unskilled labor, they shouldn't, live off of it. And it's ridiculous. It's completely fucking ridiculous. Yes, of course they should live off of it. That was the purpose of when it was made. It was made as a standard of living in the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938. It was a real fucking thing that came out that people were just it was in the New Deal, but it only stopped the Great Depression. It only ended the Great Depression, But then they sit around and they say this shit about teenagers, but then they can't provide fucking evidence where it specifically states in legislation that it's for teenagers or for unskilled laborers, which is a load of baloney. It's such a load of baloney. It's just pseudo-intellectuals. It's the pseudo-intellectuals of Twitter and fucking the workforce. I always blame the right-wingers for having the most pseudo-intellectuals where they're like, ooh, well, actually, it's just, it's this. And it's so fucking ridiculous. This entire thing. I think most of us are genuinely tired of working 40 plus hours, 50 to 70 hours a fucking week, just to not even you don't get paid time off. You do get paid time off, but it's your sick days, right? You don't get sick days, which means you don't get to really use it on vacations. And then these goofballs turn around and go, oh, we're investing in crypto and fucking Bitcoin or fucking stock market, make your investments, blah, blah, blah. You should be smart with your money, start doing smart money moves. And it's brother, these are people with families. There hasn't been a single dot in my mind where I go, oh, I should take whatever money that I save and fucking gamble it on investments when I need it for emergencies. I touched base on a previous video about the supply chain issues, and that's why the prices are going up and fucking blah, blah, blah. And it's they're reporting record high profits. So why the fuck are they complaining about their expenses if they're not struggling to pay their bills? These companies, these corporations are not struggling to pay their bills. Why are people defending billion-dollar corporations? It's so asinine to me. I don't know. It's just we're living in an economy that is so bureaucratically based, where it's all systemically altered, and it's systemically controlled by the government and the corporations. You're making articles online about how employers are getting scared because their employees are only doing their jobs. What the fuck? We can't even work 40 hours a week anymore like how we're supposed to, 8 hours a day. This is supposed to be a fair days of work, you know, fair days of work. It's not. You need to do more or you're fucked. You need to live with fucking 5 people. It's ridiculous. Basically, just came across this and realized, hey, we're never going to get healthcare. They're just going to keep sending our money from our country that we work and bust our ass for to other people like Israel that's committing genocide and just all this shit. It's just completely fucking asinine. Like, I don't want my money going to Ukraine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ukraine. I'm sorry, Ukrainian people. I don't want my money going over there when I can barely afford to keep the lights on. And it's not just me, bro. The people of the left are the ones that have more poverty than the people of the right, but the right wingers want this to stop more than the left wingers. It's insane. Yeah, so anyway, just big political rant today. I got so fucking tired of it. I don't want to do a whole bunch of editing. I'm exhausted. I've been doing a ton of stuff I had to clean up, but I've been uploading pretty consistently. I want to say thank you guys so much. I can't believe I even made it to 800 fucking subscribers. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm getting close to a 1,000, and when I get to 1,000, I'm gonna be pretty excited. So thank you guys very much. I really do appreciate all the support that I've gotten from all the various different communities, the Black Ops 3 communities and TNT, the finals community and Hold Up Come Down, and just all these different kinds of people that have really supported me on various different angles. I really hope that good things are coming to all of us in the future. That we could really make something out of ourselves. Life is weird, man. Let's just keep doing our best. Have a good day. Complete.